Day 12. Hello, YouTube. Welcome in and welcome back to another one. I'm Lobo, and today we're hopping back into Blueprints. We are on day 12 currently. And last time we found room 46. We found room 46, and this time we're gonna see where we can go from here, and what other secrets we can find. So I have a few things. First off, we have those 2 gems right there. We still have our daily allowance. I believe it's like 4 now. It might be 6. Maybe it was 4 before. It might be like 6 or 8 now. I don't know. I believe we still have the jackhammer checked. And we still have to do the boiler room, get the boiler room connected up to the lab. That's one of the big things we have not done yet. And if we can get the pump room... one of my ideas, I don't know if there's any legitimacy to this, but one of my ideas is that, so we know there's the stairs into the reservoir, right? We know there's the stairs that lead down to the reservoir, and the foundation, I know it has an elevator. Now, I don't know how the elevator works, how you get that working, but if we can, in theory, get the elevator, or get the foundation and get the elevator working, then I'm assuming we can take it down to that side of the reservoir, and if we can do that, then from the pump room, we can drain the reservoir and go down the stairs. At least in theory. I don't know if this has any legitimacy to it, and that's one of the things that I want to see if we can find out together today. So, let's get going. Let's hop right into it. Alright, well, first off, we're gonna go over to the little shed out here. I named my farm Mac and Cheese Farm. Let's go. I'm in fact very cold, real and valid. I'm gonna play Stardew. Let's go, let's go. Love that game. Alright, so we have... Oh... We do have the tomb. The only issue with the tomb is direct access into the underground area. We discovered that a while ago. We now also know, though, you can take the foundation down, because chat was like, hey, why don't you drain the foundation? And we did, and we found out there's stairs under that, or not the foundation, the fountain, and we found out there's stairs under them. So in theory, we don't need the tomb for that. And it goes in on the same side as the fountain anyways, unfortunately. We do have the tool shed, and we have the trading post. So this is items for trade. I feel like those 2 special items are going to be nice, though. As much as the trading, I do really want the trading post. Oh, a battery. Okay, we might be able to craft something with that today. And a sledgehammer. Okay. Alright, so let's head back inside. Let's head back inside. Do we have anything... Does it say anything new up here? So obviously we have the antechamber up there, the tool shed, the west gate, the apple orchard. So we have... Oh, we have a daily allowance of 14 now. Holy, we have 5 stars. We do have the basement key. We have the metal detector, the battery pack, and the sledgehammer. Oh, I believe last time, we ended the day with the moon pendant. So we kept 2 of our items. I believe. Hi, Lua. Hopping over the microphone if you hear her. What is this? Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly. Your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth. Growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our ease, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things. But always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation. I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. Spent. And as I grow older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive forward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? How do you pronounce this? Herbert S. Sinclair. Holy wow! Okay. Well, we have a whole trophy now. Inheritance Trophy Achievement. You have been awarded the Inheritance Trophy for reaching room 46. Will be permanently added to the trophy room. And we have 14 coins for our allowance. How do I fill a watering can? You can walk up to any body of water and just click on it with the watering can out. Okay, sorry. My throat feels a little dry. Or my mouth feels a little dry. So I wanted to hydrate. Alright, anything else around? What is this? Ah! It's a thing of the trophies of Mount Holly. We now have the Inheritance Trophy as well. Alright, well. Let's go left. The left is always correct. Mount Holly gift shop? No, I've never seen this. What? 46! Enjoy a lunch. In lunch. Blue tents fit for a prince. No. Sturdy construction, steel stakes, and scouting rope included. Base size 6x8, 40 high, dew-dry finish, water-resistant treatment. And the little blue plushies. Oh my god. Can I buy these IRL? Oh, greetings from Reddington. Mount Holly Observatory, wish you were here. It's about time you visit Mount Holly. Merry Christmas! Stay safe this holiday season. It's the safe chat. I give up. I'm stumped. Hey, we figured that one out pretty early on. Though I think I knew that one. I knew that one before I started playing. What else is there before we do that? The Red Prince dolls! And the book! Bro. Okay, so we can buy a Mount Holly tea, a permanent addition to the walk-in closet. It just looks nice. A lunchbox, a permanent addition to the dining room. When you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Need it in a heartbeat. Swim trunks, a permanent addition to the pool. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. Dirigiblocks, console edition. Home console edition. This is for the arcade machine. Because they said the arcade machine is going to be playable. Swimbird plushie. A permanent addition to the master bedroom unlock dare mode. And blue tents. A permanent addition to the campsite. Blue tents can only be purchased after you've proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Okay, well, I think we need that lunchbox immediately. It's a permanent addition. And those will be a lot of steps. So as soon as we have 15 coins, I want to get that. Let's go up to the right here if we can. Oh, but the storeroom would be good too. We have an up here, so I think I'm going to do the storeroom and get those items. Yes, I'm aware. I kind of forgot we had the metal detector. Key and my gem. Alright. Now we can buy that lunchbox. That lunchbox is going to be so handy because it's permanent. Okay, well, it doesn't pop up here, but it'll be in the dining room. I presume. Alright, so chapel... Dining room. It's so far, though. Because that means when we get up to here, We're gonna have to come all the way back down and then back up. It'll still be worth it, but it'll be more worth it to get it higher up. Next time we get it, I'm gonna take it no matter what, but I'm gonna go for observatory right now. Alright. So we have 6 stars right now. So 7 is gonna get us apples are extra delicious today, and we haven't gotten pantry. So that could be good for us. Okay, that's already set correctly. Let's take a little peep. Oh, we get 2 today. Diamondus Miner. And the twins, a pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. And we're right next to the entrance hall. We could go... I'll hold off. Let's go... Let's at least see what's in this room. Drawing room. That's such a waste for it, though. We wouldn't get to go down. So I guess pantry. That gets us that apple. Alright, a few coins back. A banana. We never get to see the window here. I just realized. Ooh, parlor? Bedroom's good for the steps. But the parlor gets us more gems. I'm gonna do the parlor. I want to do the puzzle. I want to do the puzzle. Apple! An extra delicious apple? Or maybe it just means more apples? Wait, where? Right there. Alright, so gems are in both the black box and the white box. False. We know this is false. Gems are not both in the black box and the white box. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. False. Gems are not in the white or blue box. True. Gems can only be in one box. So these are both false. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box, so they're in this box. I'm not even gonna ask. I think this one's pretty straightforward. Alright, there we go. Hold on, let me... grab the iPad. In case we need it. Hold on, chat. Alright, hello, I am back. Let's go this way. Ooh. It doesn't swing us up, though. Chapel does. I don't want to lose the money, though. But this does swing us up if we need to. This feels like a risky gander. I don't think it's that big of a deal right now, though. And we do need security. I'm gonna do it for now, but I'd like to swing up after this. A lever? Okay. I didn't know the metal detector could sense that. I thought the metal detector was only... It's a greater chance of finding keys and coins, but I guess it detects other things as well. Okay. Popping up onto here. P-card system, we want... No matter what, we want the offline mode to be unlocked. Hi, Leah, welcome in. Alright, and then we can return to the security menu. Do we need anything else? Detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. Okay. We'll log into the network really quick. See if there's anything new now that we have room 46. I presume not, but I like to double check. Closest points in being able to write a tweet for you. Oh no. Alright, staff services. We shouldn't need any of these, right? Yeah. But we could do a special order, though. So... Um... A brass compass would be nice. Honestly, we get the metal detector a lot, but that's always nice as well. I'm gonna do this. We never do it. I caught a fish. Why is it so hard to catch it? Upgrades. Eventually you'll get upgrades. I'm only at 2.6k, but still, hey, you're getting there. So... Okay. It always makes me think, when it says it's not currently available, will it eventually be available? Ooh, the pool? I think we have to do the pool here, because it goes up and down, and we need that down. We don't got those swim trunks, though, unfortunately. We're not looking at the paintings right now. I don't know if we should be again. Probably should, huh? Kitchen is good. That doesn't allow us to connect back up to the entrance hall, but I mean, that would be fine. I think we'll connect up, though. Coin. The door opening by itself kinda scared me. Thought there was a ghost for a minute. Sledgehammer. Oh, let's go. 2 dice, 4 coins. Alright, and then... let's go, a gem, a key, and a coin. Alright, nursery... that's kinda suck. We could redraw. I think we'll just do bedroom, though. Bedroom isn't gonna be bad. Especially not if we get, the nursery or the sleeping mask. Ooh. These two are good, but I think the den is fine here. It gets us a gem back. And we continue forwards. Or not forwards, but we continue this way, which does allow us to get down to the bedroom, but it's with a chapel. Or, not to the bedroom, to the little dead end. The bedroom's that one. I guess we'll do the chapel and we just won't come back. We'll try not to come back this way ever. We do have quite a bit of coins, and this is after spending 15, so I don't got anything to complain about, but... alright, so guest bedroom, we could get a bunch of extra steps. Kitchen would be food for sale, but we'd have to come really far for it. I don't think I want it here. Laundry room means essentially we can, like, switch our coins out for, like, keys or gems. Which could be good. We get a lot of coins now, though I do have things I want to use the coins with. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's the other way around. No, maybe it is. Maybe it's both ways. I don't know. I think the guest bedroom would be good here. I mean, we have 60 still, but... I'm gonna do the bedroom here, because it's a dead-end room. And I think a dead-end room here wouldn't be bad. Another key, alright. Nothing else. Alright, we go through the chapel. This is gonna be the last time I try to go through the chapel. Okay, yeah, breakfast nook isn't bad. It's a coin, it's more keys. Or it's a key, it's more steps. That's what I was trying to say. And we can get the morning room. Oh. 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 Well, that doesn't swing us up. That doesn't swing us up. That does. It costs 2 gems, though, and it doesn't do anything for us either of these ways. I might redraw. It's a gamble, though, because if we don't get an up here... like that. I guess mailroom wouldn't be bad, per se. Yeah, these sucked. I should have gone with the passageway. It's just so wasteful here, because you'd have... this would go nowhere, and this would go nowhere. But, I mean, it means we get another way up. But it's alright. Took a little bit of a gamble. Didn't pan out this time. It happens. Let's, do a cheeky peek around here real quick. Nothing? Nothing in here? Do we know what this means yet? By electronic mail. So we have to check the mail again. The email again. Have we checked this? I don't remember if we checked that. We gotta get the magnifying glass again to see. I'd say we check next time we get the office, we check the email again. Because I don't remember if we did anything with that, and if we didn't, I'd like to try to. I'm so eepy, that's so real. That is so real, Mousy. Alright, well, up we go. Up we go. Ooh, locker room. Dining room. Dining room allows us to go 2 ways. It's a lot safer, in my opinion. Okay, we have to find this thing. It's probably on the floor somewhere, but where? It hasn't gone off, like, rapidly, though. Oh, it's a lunchbox it's talking about? That makes sense, I guess. When you reach rank 5 today, gain 10 steps. Alright. So, one more rank. Sometimes I question if I have ADHD, and then I drink coffee with 4 shots of espresso and knockout. That's so real. Energy drinks make me so sleepy. And for what? Bro, the sauna is so good. But I don't want a dead end here. Hallway feels a little wasteful because of this, so we'll do spare room. Who is moist? That swings the wrong way. That swings the wrong way. Dark room? Dark room isn't the worst here. I'd be willing to do it. Man, we took a gamble and it really screwed with us here. I'm gonna get those lights out. I might not go up till we... I might see if we can do something else first. Let's go this way. Ah, the basement key. Let's use that here. Alright, so here... Well, we could do the commissary. This ensures 2 ways, though, so I think it's worth the gems. Garage, dead end, but 3 keys. Pump room, we wouldn't be able to connect it up to anything. Otherwise, I think it'd be worth it, so I think we do the West Wing hole. Ooh, we could get 2 items here, an extra item. I don't want to have to lose the 2 steps. And we can't reroll. Nursery is a lot of extra steps, though. I'm gonna do the hallway closet, see what it gives us. Key, rabbit's foot, 10 steps, and the sleeping mask. So we get keys out of it anyways. We didn't even need the nursery. See, and now we can still get the nursery. Okay, now every time we enter a bedroom, we're gonna get some extra steps. They're kind of both really far, though. If I wanted to go back for them, now would be the time. But it take... Can we get, what, 5 steps from it or something? Gain 5. So, yeah, we would have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Then we gain them all back. So we'd be at net 0 again. And then 1, 2, 3, gain 5 steps. So we'd be at -2. We have gained 2 steps. We'd lose them by the time we get back to here. Get a spare step by going into here, but by the time we get back, we'd spend more going all the way down there. And back. This door is also locked. Ugh. We need a utility closet. Alright. Laboratory is good, but I wish I had rerolls for it. I need to get a boiler room next to the laboratory. It's a dead end anyways. I'm gonna do the workshop. Ooh, compass. Alright. I think that's an eye. Do we have that written down? I have to go clean the kitchen? Okay. No worries. No. We don't have this letter yet from the stone. Alright. Alright, anything we can do here? No, nothing with the Lucky's rabbit's foot, I don't believe. Same with the compass. Oh, you can? You can make something with the compass? An electromagnet? We might have to do that, chat. We know that that makes the power hammer. Power hammer would be great. But... I think I need to know what this electromagnet is. Okay. I hear a lot of noises. A functional powered electromagnet. You are more likely to draw mechanical runes while drafting. Automatically collect keys and coins when entering a room. Holy moly. Wait, that's gonna be so good for us. We might need to check this because we need the mechanical rooms for the, we need the mechanical room for the boiler room. Utility closet sucks here. Mechanarium has one door for each mechanical room in your house, but we don't have any, or we have one right now. Does it get new doors when you get more mechanical rooms? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna find out. Oh, we have two, including this one. Okay. Bro, the noises in this room throw me off. Also, like, spinning in this room really throws me off. Okay, let's go this way and see if we can swing to the right. Maybe not. I want a more open space, maybe, for the boiler room. Trying to think. Well, if we could get the lab to... I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. Excuse me. I don't want to skip the laboratory, but the problem is we don't have rerolls, and if we don't get the laboratory, or if we don't get the boiler room here, then we're shit out of luck. When it comes to... We're shit out of luck when it comes to... We're out of luck that we don't have rerolls, and if we go here... and we don't draw, the boiler room immediately, we're out of luck. We won't get it. I think I'd rather do the boiler room, which has multiple doors, like here, and be able to get the laboratory here or here, you know? I think the hallway's fine here. Maybe. Okay. And we can swing down here. I'm gonna see what I can get here. Oh, it's locked. I need that utility closet, bro. I mean, pump room we do need, but... the rotunda's not bad. Let's do the library. And then we'll also check it. Oh my god, it's also locked. Bro, I need the utility closet. Please give it to me here. Thank you. That's all I need in life. Okay. We do two things. We turn the dock room back on. And we turn the keycard entry system off. And then we do... that was the wrong way. That's alright. We'll do this, and then... no, this works. Then we... yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. This is gonna take a few extra steps, but now if we go back... 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. It's gonna take 6 steps. My issue is I'd rather not have to go back till I need the dining room. But we might have so many locked doors between here and tier 8, and we only have 1 key left. We need more security doors here. So we're gonna go get another security door. Right on the right here. Yeah. We are going to keycard system. We need to do the keycard system settings, and we need maximum high security doors. We want as many as possible. Alright, so we don't have to use as many keys now, and we'll be able to get through all those doors for free. Make sense? Now we can pop into here properly as well. There we go, look at that. I don't even have to look for keys or coins. I'll still do a little gander around, but... Alright, so... laboratory, but that means I need the boiler room there. I guess we'll do pump room in case. In case we end up needing it. Whoa! Holy... Okay. So here... These 4-door rooms are good in case we need them later. We could use this just to get it out of the way so we never see it again, but I think I'll do this. I just can't use it now, unfortunately. I guess I could take a step in. There we go, because I was like, the magnet will grab anything. We should check the kitchen next time we're in it, see if draining it did anything. I doubt it, but I want to drain all the rooms. Just to see if it does anything for us, because we didn't expect the fountain. I didn't even think of the fountain. I questioned it with the pool, but we didn't do it, I don't think, till chat recommended it again, and I was like, well, yeah, let's do it. But now... Now, after the fountain, I'm like, okay, maybe we do, like, we try everywhere now. Let's go this way. Oh, the morning room's good, because tomorrow we'll start with 2 gems, and it swings us up, which is what we need. The terrace is also beautiful, though. Is that? Okay, that's part of the room. Naturally. Oh, car keys! Do we need those again, though? Coat check is good for that jackhammer, but draft... I think we need drafting studio to future-proof. So this always just says the current day? Interesting. What book is this? Volume 1 of Drafting Strategy? Okay. Alright, so if we read this real quick, I'll probably do a poll for this, like, normal. So we have the Dovecate, however you pronounce it. Whenever you draw one while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. A towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout bird watcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. Second choice. A classroom. While drafting in classroom, you may draw new floor plans 1 time for each of the planning rooms in your house, whatever these are called. That would be huge. And it has 2 doors. Commission blueprint made for Reddington Elementary. These floor plans were deployed in Mount Holly as a short-term solution to allow the curriculum to continue uninterrupted while the new school was being built. And the vestibule. Whenever you enter this room, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. An ornately framed yet modestly sized hall had served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. So, we're gonna do a really quick 1-minute poll. New room. So we're gonna have 1, 2, or 3, just in the order you see them. Just in the order you see them. Hello, where's my mouse? Here. 1 minute on the clock. Poll is up. Alright, sorry, I was hydrating while I, hydrating while I was waiting. Alright, well, I'm thinking, I'm thinking this room will be really nice, because at minimum, it's a 3-doored room. Obviously, if I need to go a certain direction and that door becomes locked, yeah, it's a bit of a gamble. But I think to prevent dead ending, 4 doors is beautiful. Being able to draw new floor plans, though, would also be hugely goated. So I think this is a close second, but I think we're gonna go with this for now. It does cost 2 gems. This one costs 1, and this one costs nothing. But I think we'll do this for now. It has been permanently added to our draft pool. Alright, let's continue upwards. Northward. Billiard could be good. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2. I mean, that means we'd spend nothing on this room, essentially. We'd spend 2 and then get them back. I'm gonna do the billiard room, though. Dinner time. Alright, let's do the puzzle real quick. Alright, 10. 3 plus 4 is 7. That's minus, so this is times 2 is 14. 1. What was this? Times? That's 1. Oh god. 2 times 2 is 4. Times 10 is 40. Times 1 is 40. Divided by 8 is 5. If I know how to do math. Apparently I do. Cool. Hey, I've yet to mess up on that one, so... always a plus. Alright, we need a room that swings left here. A room with many doors would be beautiful here, right? That's what that is? I think that would be good here, because that means we could continue forward. Oh, I can't tab in this menu. Hold on. We could continue forward, get up into these 2, and down, potentially. And maybe, I don't think, boiler can only go to 3, I think. Oh, it does do 3-doored rooms as well. Okay, that works. I think, Chamber of Mirrors would be goated, but we have to be able to get into the antechamber through one of these 2, and then I think we have to use a lever to unlock this as well, and then maybe we can I don't know if you can draft out of the antechamber. But we wouldn't be able to get up to here. Though I guess maybe you only have to get to 3 sides. Maybe we can unlock one of these 3 via one of the other ways. It just means we have to go all the way back into the library to continue for now. Or the aquarium is a definite up. The sleeping mask gets us some more steps. And... do we have any other perks? I don't think so. Yeah, that's it, really. Alright, well, I'm gonna put a poll up. Do we go for the Chamber of Mirrors? Or do we get the aquarium? 1 minute on the clock. Poll is up. Bro, my mouth is so dry today. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Hi, TJ.
123. Thank you for
Come
subscribing
here,
for
miss.
32 months. Wow.
Wow. TJ, thank you so much for the 32 months of tier 1. I really, really appreciate it. That's insane. Hi, Rodent. Hi, Miramis. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ah, the poll is tied. Why do y'all do this to me? Bonk. Alright, I want to know... The poll tied, and I want to know the secrets in the Chamber of Mirrors, because we have never fully completed this room. So we're gonna... We don't even have to go anywhere to fully do everything in this room. We just have to go somewhere to unlock all 4 doors. And that's it. Why am I being bonked so many times? I'll burp. Okay. Rodent? Hi. Alright, well, we got a bunch of keys out of that, so that's cool. Let's go back. Bonk. It'll get through them. Oh, maybe it is through them. Alright, we go straight down here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is... We have plenty. This is totally worth it. How'd Rodent redeem so many? I think it's a short cooldown, but it's just like you only get a certain amount per stream. Is what I have it set to. The Porterhouse Steak. Plus an additional 10 if you have a showroom. That would be good. I think we're just gonna eat. Alright, another 20 steps. Proptosi is out of bonk redeems. Yeah. That's what happens. Oh, we have nothing else? Yeah, nothing else I'd say we could craft. You have to connect to mirror from other sides as well? Yes. I do know that. We've gotten it once before. Nice. Which is why I wanted to... I decided in the end I wanted it again, is because I want to try to get all of them unlocked, because last time we weren't able to. But we didn't even need... we didn't need to for the keys. So that's cool, at least. Drafting Strategy Volume 3! I forgot we, checked this out. For Kimberly Thompson on September 5th in 93. So, like, 2 months ago. A month ago. Yeah, 2 months. A little over 2. Volume 3, June issue. The Potential Within by the editor. Gem strategies and tips. Planning your house, estate layout and drafting. Top drafting combos, 5 combos you won't want to miss, and making a connection, estate connectivity. Tips and tricks, suggestions, wow, for success, and word from the editor by the editor. This is not going to help my dry mouth, but let's get reading. The Potential Within. We all start as an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But, with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to this design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of these strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Gems. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle. Have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems, and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Reader submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Alice F. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really, really need a room. Jen H. I will never draft a passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Kyle. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Matthew. Don't pass up wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Craig. We pass up wine cellar a lot, just because it's a dead end. Planning your house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north, and ignoring the many unopened doors they've left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As a layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms in the early ranks, you'll have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Yeah, I agree. Top drafting combos. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft Cloister before Terrace, you'll be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reversed order, Cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step. But determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. Other floor plan combos. A foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its doors would be unlocked. True, we have done that. Drafting the bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. That's true, yeah. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. Making a connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You'll find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility clause is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Garage powers garage door and grants west path access. Wow, words are hard. Dark room turns light back on after blowing a fuse. Gymnasium turns lights off to prevent step loss. Other examples of connectivity. Whoa! The ladyship's chamber. The next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. We've never gotten this. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Wait a second. Garage has uses for steam power? Is that an alternative way to power the garage door? Or are we talking about, like... something else? I'd assume the garage door, maybe, but... I need to know now, and same with the laundry room. Huh. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna hydrate. Speaking of the pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, the aquarium, the greenhouse, and the kitchen, and several other features located outside of the main house. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by the master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in the servants' quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. We have noticed that, especially in the billiard room. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle, during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you'll come across, and there's a very good chance you'll find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor. Along with this volume, we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try. We here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has their own favorite room, each builder has their own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world, or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. All right. That was a lot of information. Wow. But good information. A lot of good things to keep in mind. Some new good things we discovered. What do you consider a spoiler, by the way? Like, do I answer those questions or ask if you've done something? It's something that I don't generally have, like, a hard line. My hard line is definitely, like, just don't give away things, give away answers, if that wasn't, like, obvious. Ads are about to start. If I get cut off by the ads, you can let me know, and I'll start over after. But yeah, like, I think a hard line is just, like, when someone comes into chat and gives something away. That is the only, like, hard line I have. Otherwise, it's kind of like a thinner line in the sand, and generally, like, I think it's, like, up to your own discretion and a bit of my discretion as well, but my general consensus is just, like, most of those questions I had are rhetorical and things I'd like to figure out by myself, but, I will be very clear if I actually want an answer from chat. If you ask if I've done something, I don't mind that as much, but if you know for sure that, like, if you know absolutely nothing and you ask, oh, you know, have you tried this? This seems like a cool thing that could do something. That's fine. If you know for sure it does something big, then I feel like that's dependent. And I generally don't mind if you're just asking, have you done this? But I think that's, like, trying to figure out how to explain it. The first example of just like, you know, I know nothing about this game, but here's this, you know, idea I have. Completely fine. I don't mind. If it's like you definitely know it does something big, I don't generally mind. I guess it depends on what it is. Like, if we were playing a game where it just ended the game right then and there, like, I had one more puzzle to figure out, and you were just like, oh, did you do this part of the puzzle? Unless I was really struggling, then, you know, that's not ideal. But in a case like this, where you might just be guiding me towards, like, another step of the puzzle, I don't mind that as much. Gray area, yeah, it's more of a gray area, but I generally don't mind as long as you're not, like, giving away the game. If that makes sense? I was, like, trying to figure out a good way to word that, and I struggled a little bit. Temporal records. Total time is just over 16 hours. Total days is 12. Our longest day has been 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our average day has been 1 hour 20, which has been going up steadily. Our inheritance was gotten at 15 hours, 6 minutes, 16.2 seconds. Room 46. Resource record, steps taken is 1,163. Keys turned to 65. Gems used is 124. Gold spent is 207. Allowance is 14. Total stars is 6. Okay. Draft records. Total rooms drafted is 337. Bedrooms drafted is 36. Hallways drafted is 52. Green rooms drafted is 21. Shops 20. Red rooms 35. 7 billiard room puzzles all solved. 12 parlors all solved. 4 upgrade discs, 2 red letters. I think we found 2 more yesterday, but I don't think we ever did them, unfortunately. Okay, anything new in here? Top 3 checked items, Lucky Rabbit's Foot and Jackhammer. Can't seem to pass up Great Hall. Most drafted has been Den, Spare Room, and Pantry. Makes sense. Most paid for, Passageway, Security, and Commissary. I think the same as before. We've now made the electromagnet. Still avoiding these 3. Oh, the hovel as well has been added to that list, actually. Okay. I wanted to ask if you lit any blue flames yet. Yes. Yes, we have. We've lit 1? Maybe 2? Maybe 2. And what's our current goal? So our current goal is discovering as much as we can, really, but we do have a few direct things. Like, I want to get the boiler room connected up to the pump room. I want to see if maybe we can get the foundation eventually. I don't know too much about the foundation. I don't know how to get the elevator running. I want to figure those out, or see if I can at least. I think those are the 2 biggest goals, and getting new rooms as well. And just any secrets we could get. We're kind of just like scavenging for secrets a bit as well. Special key, I think it's just basement. Yeah, we'll just use a regular key. But yeah, as for like the example, the electromagnet scared. Ooh, boiler room, and we can get both ways here. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for it. Oh, what we've done in the past lasts. Okay, okay. That's cool, cool, cool. That's good. That's good. But yeah, like with the example of I wanted to ask if you've lit any blue flames. Like, I don't really mind about that. That doesn't give away any answers. That doesn't, like, the most it does is tell me that blue flames exist, which doesn't really tell me much. Yeah. And then with, like, I do just wish I had a reroll here. I want to be able to go both ways for the mirrors. Never mind. Not being able to see all 3 wouldn't be the worst. But we can go up a different way. We'd have to get a left turn there, which is risky. I think we have to do archives, unfortunately. But yeah, and like with the example of like you being like, oh, did you drain the fountain yet? I didn't really mind that, because that's like, really, you give me the laboratory now? It won't be connected up to the boiler room. But like with the example of the fountain, like, I guess that's closer to like the line, because technically, like, yeah, that gets me to a huge thing, but you also, like, it was a very like broad question of just, have you tried this? Because we were already in the pump room. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't anything bad, not anything negative. I think something like that would be like a good example of something that's closer to the line, but not necessarily bad, if that makes sense. But as for here, I don't think I want to use that. If I'm going to use the last gem, I want it to try to be the laboratory there. Maybe we try this and hope it connects up. Ah, that's unfortunate. Ah, okay. It's alright, we took a few gambles. We're not, like, out of luck yet. Oh, Well, that gives it away, doesn't it? Man, I don't have something that goes to the left. Yeah, the Chamber of Mirrors is out of luck. Unfortunately. We haven't gotten a single dig spot. I don't even know if I want to get the jackhammer. I might take the jackhammer out and put the electromagnet in. The jackhammer is so handy. But I think the electromagnet we need to try to get the boiler room combo. The boiler room comboed with some of the other things we wanted to be comboed with. So I'm gonna do this. We'll take the jackhammer out, in case we need it. And then we'll head over here. Please. Okay, this could be a, What are we looking for? Oh my god, this could be the lab, because it costs a gem. That's what we need. But we would dead-end ourselves at that point. Is that the worst? No, we got some new things this run. We got some things ready for tomorrow. And one of my biggest goals is boiler room plus laboratory. So if I take a gamble to try to get it, I'm not super distraught. But in saying that, I don't know if it's worth it. If we want to... Well, we haven't even gotten any levers for the antechamber, so... Maybe it doesn't matter anyways. I think I'll pull it. Let's see what chat says. Room will be 1, which will definitely continue us on. Or, I guess, billiard room, which will definitely continue us on. Or archive. Which is a gamble, but might give us what we want, what we're looking for. Vote for billiard. Okay, I see you. And here we are, passing up the wine cellar again. Because we've gotten it in such bad areas. Tis just unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Oh, excuse me. Alright, chat has decided on the billiard room. So we are gonna pop into here again. We actually got a few things from in here. This does continue it does guarantee our run is gonna continue up. 11 plus 6 is 17. Plus 27 is 37. Minus 17 is, an even 20. Cool. Alright, 8 plus 7 is 15. Minus 10 is 5. Times 4 is 20 again. 11 plus 10 is 21. Minus 20 is 1. Times 15 is 15. Divided by 5 is, 3. Yeah. Sorry, my brain died. Divided by 1 is still 3. Cool. Sometimes I question my math skills. Sometimes I do indeed. Alright, use a key. Let's see, we have, I'm not gonna do the freezer here. We'll do the courtyard, because that will definitely continue us on, and it means we might be able to use this jackhammer. Look at that, a coin. Wow, just one. But we can sledgehammer. Ooh, let's go. Beautiful replenish right there. That was so lucky. Alright, nothing buried there. That's alright. Let's go up. Archived, observatory, and servants' quarters. Plus 1 key for each bedroom. We don't need the keys. The only thing we need the keys for is the locker room. Observatory guarantees we go... Wait, a second observatory? Yeah, a second observatory, huh. Alrighty. What do we got next? Okay. Apples are extra delicious today. Thought we already got that. I don't know, man. Alright, this is locked. Let's use a key. We would like a straight on. Really? You give me that now? Oh, study. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. We haven't gotten that ever. The only one that could get us to the antechamber, though, is the archived floor plan. So I think we have to do it. Well, we already stepped in. Okay, well, what does this tell me? Whoa. Not for staff use, Master Sinclair's personal freezer. Do we get this at a future date? The furnace. Maybe the furnace? We'd get everything in here? Or... boiler room, potentially? Alright, well, we now start with a guaranteed 3 gems and 28 coins tomorrow, which, I mean, is cool. Would have been nice to get into this room first, but... double your keys? I don't think that would count right now anyways, but how many holes? We have way more than 2. Now, how does this work? If it freezes it, you can't spend anything. Right? Let's do the archive floor plan. Hey, wait a minute. Never gotten this. Christopher Manson, 1954. Acrylic and oil on canvas collection of Mount Holly. Okay. Whoa. B-A. V. D? A? Bavdan. No. Gallery, I haven't drafted this one yet. Okay. Hold on, I'll do that in a minute. Christopher Manson, 1954, acrylic and oil on campus. Acrylic and oil on canvas, okay. Okay, well, I have a few theories here. Let me try... I'm gonna try thick. Can I do thick? T. H. Some fancy font. I. Does it work on walls or just dirt mounds? I believe... just dirt mounds. I wonder if the upgraded sledgehammer would work on walls, though. One of the streamers I was watching wondered that back when I first started watching this game. Okay, so you can spell thick here. But you might need... I might need something from somewhere else, like the stones in the workshop, but that just seems... it doesn't really point to this. It feels... that feels too... not direct enough. C-E-V-D-E-N. Oh, wait. That's what I got the first time there, but I didn't get thick here the first time. This one doesn't have a name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actual is 6 letters. Objective is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. What does this say? V-E-R-I. Cried on Minecraft for a little too long. Real and valid. Real objective. Sun. G-E-N-U. The only thing I can think of that's related to that is genius. Still only be 6 letters, even if you put this with that, that's 8. 27 stacks of diamond blocks? That's insane. INFINIT. Infinity. We're gonna try that. If it's this hard to get the letter, maybe it's not. Hmm. Are we looping through the same letters? Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Let me see. Let me see what this one gives me the first time. Just out of curiosity. I assume I get these chests, maybe, if I figure out this puzzle. I can show you proof it's pure survival. Hey, I believe you. Oh. Oh. It writes it there. Whatever you put here, it writes there. Oh, I understand. 2 stacks and 1 netherite ingots? Damn. That's still a lot, though. Wait, but this was already here first, was it not? Because didn't I look at this and then go, okay, I need to write it over there? Okay, well, you have, like... So we have 9 letters here. And only 6 here. We have stop written twice. And then we have an extra P. Hydrant, apple, like a rose, a wagon. Well, what are the letters we get here? Yeah, there's something else I need. I'm missing something. Okay, so first one we looked at was this one. We're in the sky, we're flying, we have clouds, then you have this one. You have eyeballs. I mean, eyeball could work, but there'd have to be an E here. Which there's not. You have this that says, like, very. V-E-R-I. You have this cup, which doesn't look like there's anything. There's genu. There's actual objective. And it's pointing right here at, like, the sun. There's a fire hydrant in that one, yeah. This one, you have a painting with, like, a shark fin sticking out of the water. I mean, shark fin could work, but I don't think we have an S. I don't think that's what it's gonna be, but I don't know what it is. Infinity, nails, hubris, envy, lust. Oh, these are sin. No, wait. Well, hubris isn't. Wrath? Gluttony, sloth, avarice? I could not tell you what this means for the life of me. Okay. Then you have thick, but the K is less thick. You have what looks like a light shining on it. The K is thin, I guess, actually. And you have handcuffs. And they're like a shooting star through the sky. If I change this... Yeah, it does change that. I think we're gonna have to come back to this room. I don't... Can we figure it out from what we already have in here? You can. Okay. Well, this has to be a vowel. I don't think it's tasted. It's just very, very tricky. Okay. I assume there's multiple words you can make out of all of these, too. Yeah, that's fine. You can give a clue. Solving the 5-letter one gives the overall theme for them. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. So this one. Okay, well, it's acrylic and oil on canvas. It's a collection about Hawley from 54, Christopher Manson. I assume it has something to do with the actual painting. So we have light is 5 letters. Handcuff chain is 5 letters. Thins with an S is 5 letters. Water is 5 letters. Trying to think. Let me see what these letters are. Shock. Shark? I mean, it's possible if this is an R, but... I don't know what that would do for us. Or what, like, how we would get that. K is rather thin. Is it supposed to maybe thins? That's one of the ones I was saying. Nope, that's already an H. Oh, we'll have to bring that back. Unless it's like, maybe... Think? Oh, thin K! Oh, there's no way. Thin K. Okay. Well, there's no P here. It's M-I-R... It's mirror. It's mirrored. Is that it? Maybe? I need to start remembering what letter I started on. I think I've already looped. Okay, so maybe not that. They get harder from there, but yes. To thin K is the overall theme, okay. Okay, what else do we have? So... They're mirrored, they're opposite, but that doesn't fit. I think it has something to do with this P. But then we can't have P at the end. We already looped this. We have an E there right now. Yeah, no P there. Mirrored, but with a P on one. That would be really cool. Wait. M-I-R-R. No, but there's no R here. That would actually be really cool, but there's no R here. And you'd still need an R here. What was I on? An I? R here? Okay. Well, if that one's about, like, the anomaly, right? It's talking about, like, the one thing that's different, the one thing that's, like, an anomaly. Here, you have two, like, main, like, anomalies. You have one, that they're mirrored, and two, that there's a giant P on one side. I don't see anything else. Leaf, 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 leaf. Unless it's... Oh, this is a T? This is an R? This is a T? It spells pots backwards, but I don't know what else... I don't know what the other letters would be. Yeah, I don't know. I did E. I mean, that's always good. Visible? Maybe we could try it. Everything in this is red. You're right. All these are classically known as red except for the leaves and the stem. Hash browns, bacon, and a fried egg? Oh, that sounds good. Well, I guess maybe not the P, but... The apple is red. Stop sign, rose, fire hydrant, and the wagon are all classically red. With the P, how does that play in? Um, but everything the P is on is backwards, right? And this one's upside down as well. 'Cause it's mirrored. Like, they're not the other way around. They're both upside down. Well, where do we get... Oh, the theme is with thought? So this is the overall theme? Think. Huh. Well, thinking is what you're getting me to do. God damn game. Okay, so we have... Think, red, and a stop sign. And the letter P. Well, where does our R come into play? There's an R there. Hold on, I want to see where we can get R's. We can get an R there. Oh. Think. The theme is think, so... Oh god, and these get harder, bro? Yes, that is terrible. I want this game, bro. Skippy, this game's so fun. Want to say the weirdest emoji I have? Sure. I love puzzle games. Same. This puzzle's hard, though. I might also just be really dumb, but... Think. What is think? So if think is the theme, thoughts are the theme. I'm clip leader, you are clip leader. I mean, yeah, that's an emoji, alright. Definitely an emoji. Synonyms. Think. Huh. This isn't a synonym, but... I want to see what letters we have here. Oh, back. What are those? Hey, let's go. Alright, so synonyms of think, you'd have, like, think, thought, brainstorm, which is what I'm doing. Unless we're talking about synonyms of, like, something in this, like stop or red. I finally got 100%, let's go. Think, consider, plan, yep, okay. You have think, you have thought, consider, plan, which means you'd also have... Or my brain feels too full for this right now. I've been thinking about this for too long. Then my brain feels fried. Um... Hold on, I'm trying to think of it in the context of this. Different types of bodies of water. Lake, ocean, river, pond, ponder. It's ponder. How the hell am I supposed to get ponder from this? It's a synonym, but with the letter P instead. That's all I got. Thank you for the hints. That took me a while. Oh, my lord. Bro, if it were for chat. We would not be getting this. P on backwards red. That's terrible. According to Automod, yes, your message is that bad. I got a boyfriend though, let's go. Oh my lord. And all I got for that was two fucking... Our stats are frozen, I'm leaving. It doesn't do anything for us. We can't even collect anything! Because we got the freezer! If the second chest has a secret in it... If the second chest has a secret in it, I am willing to go back and get it. If it's just more resources like gems or a key, we can get it another day. That's my thought process. We can't get into here. Can't get into here or here. It's going to be a pain to hint you through the other two, but I don't know what's in there, so I would wait. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll get it eventually. It's just... It might take me a minute to brainstorm. Toxic. I don't think we gotta know that. Anything else up here we need? Coat check, yeah. Alright, let's check. We want the... electromagnet. My fault. Not responsible for content of garments or articles left overnight. Okay. Yeah, I'll check this. But I guess I understand in the end what it was saying. It's essentially like... You saw the giant P, so you said, okay, where's the P? Well, P is on the red. Okay. Go this way. Wait, what about ones? We go up and around. We're gonna do this, locker room real quick. Running shoes, okay. Not really useful for me now, but... Okay. Whoa! Where is the rumored, crossed out, room 46? Connection. Well, what's written over in red is just traced out like a backwards C and a circle there. Possible, crossed out. Theorized locations. North of the antechamber, correct. Below the foundation, no. Full house of 45 rooms and... bank room, band room, something like that. Not that. Secret door and tomb, unconfirmed. Doesn't exist. Red herring leading towards this. Grotto circled a bunch of times, and a fish. Okay, I can't tell you anything about the caves. I think there are, like, caves or something outside. I can't tell you anything about them. Usually you can tell that something's scribbled out, but I'll do it quick. I don't know if this will actually tell us anywhere, but these are things I'm interested in checking out. Specifically this. No, sorry, this. Obviously below the foundation as well, but... it is red, you're correct. Okay. Whoa, buddy, I can't even take these. They do nothing for me. Do you have a burning light on you? I don't even know what that is, if I'm being honest. Do we have any of these rooms? We have the pool. We've already drained it. Don't have the greenhouse. We don't have the aquarium. We don't have the kitchen. Okay. I don't... we can't stop by Mount Holy gift shop. We can tomorrow, though. Glorified later, basically. I mean, makes sense. But no. No, we do not. You use the magnifying glass to make it. Gotcha. Well, whatever else you need to make it, we don't have, because I think we tested everything we have. I want to get the stuff in the gift shop IRL, bro. I would love that stuff. No upgrade discs. We already did the code check, and we have so many extra steps with nothing to do with them. Unfortunate. Yeah, we have that blue flame lit up. So, we do only have one. I know where the second one is. Or where another one is, at least. I just don't have it. Okay. So, sorry, I'm, like, thinking. Whoop. Alright, well... trying to think. Well, we get the general gist of the room. The gallery room. Right, so hopefully we'll be able to figure that out next time if we're lucky. Next time we get it, that is. Otherwise... We got think for the first one, we got ponder for the second, so we have to think of things along that line. But yeah, otherwise, I think we're kind of just at a point now of deciding whether we want to, do another day of blueprints. Means we might only get like an hour for Civ, or we could switch to Civ now. But I think we're gonna, we end the day. I mean, we've kind of exhausted our resources today. Unfortunately, didn't really get done most of what we wanted, but we got some new rooms and we did discover some things. So, I think we're good to call it a day, but the question is, are we continuing or not? Huh. This is a long day. We could do another day of this. Or a long day. A long game. Alright, well, let's call it a day at least. And then from here, well, let's see. Mount Holly, Clockwork, Jigsaw House of Tomorrow, 6 mechanical rooms, 4 puzzle rooms, 4 tomorrow rooms. We got 4 tomorrow rooms? 42 total rooms, 9 rank reached, 120 steps taken, 14 items found, and hey, 4 new rooms. That's pretty good. We got the gift shop as a new room. We got, let's see. We did get the mail room as a tomorrow room. We did miss this room. We got the morning room as a tomorrow room. We got the drafting studio, so a new permanent room. Coat check as a tomorrow room. And the freezer as a tomorrow room. Alright. And we did obviously miss those 2 as well. Tomorrow room, it's something that gives you a benefit for the next day. So the freezer means we're going to start with the same amount of coins and gems we had at the end of today. Coat check means we can get that item tomorrow. Morning room means we start with 2 extra gems tomorrow. And mail room means we'll have a package tomorrow. Alright, let's go another day. And let's see what we can get today. Maybe we can get a little bit of a better run here. Hopefully. Yesterday was a little botched, but you know, we did what we could. We did what we could. We still got a lot of new stuff. Not every day is going to be perfect. Not every day we're going to get to the antechamber, though, as we go on. We get more and more that will help us out for longer and longer. Alright. These are all good. Let's get the storeroom off the bat. We don't really need that coin. The rest is going to be good. We can get the jackhammer, though. We have to run outside. I totally forgot. I did the big forget. Alright, still 70 steps, which is not too shabby. Could be better, but not too shabby. Alright, what do you got for us in here? Alright, so we have the Rue Cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. That would be really good, though. Oh, we don't have the jackhammer checked. That's right, I forgot. Okay, so we don't care about dig spots as much as we did before. Shelter protects you from negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. It also has the tomorrow box, or the time safe. Doesn't matter as much to us unless we get it right when we're in there. The schoolhouse would be good, though. 8 classrooms to the draft pool. And classrooms, we learned from the drafting room yesterday, the drafting studio. Classrooms allow you to re-roll, I believe. Or it's something like that. I don't remember. It's a good benefit, though. It's really good. We could do the schoolhouse. We've never had it. It would be a new room. I think we've gotten both of these. This would be a new room. Time safe would be an extra gem. Schoolhouse? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oop. Herbie. Okay. Herbie. Okay, hi, Herbie. Wherever you are. Let's go. And that's not the one I knew where it was. So we got 2 of those unlocked now. Or lit, I guess. Old chalkboard. Can't see around the back of it. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, but for not only paying attention to my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dare not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing us the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. And a decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through the halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I will remember as young in manners and wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what it is all the peace in the world, if you have no one to bestow demerits upon. Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and I am still standing in 8 months. If I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end, question mark? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Ooh. Okay, nothing else? Nothing else here from what it appears, so let's get out of here. So this is where the uncle must have attended, I guess so. Little Herbie? Da-da. Oh, the reflection on the floor, man. Alright, well, we already went to the right, obviously. Let's continue forwards. Classroom. While drafting in a classroom, you may draw new floor plans 1 time for each blueprint room in your house. So right now, we'd only be able to draw once for this room. But in the future, we'd be able to do more as we get more of these rooms. Because there's 8 of these in the draft pool now. I'm gonna do this, though, because we dead-ended this. I want to swing to the right, and then we can obviously go to the left with this room. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna see what this is really quick before we decide which way to go. So we have the parlor, which swings straight up. The den would be really good. This goes straight and to the right. The den is good. I guess we'll go this way first. Alright, and then can we swing to the right here? We can! The boudoir. Boudoir. Ugh, starting with such an empty inventory today, chat. Feels wrong. Wrong and unfortunate, but at least we started with those 2 gems and all the money. Or 3 gems. 5 gems. Because 2 gems from the room, and then 3 from the freezer. And then all the coins as well. Actually, I don't have... There's a room I'm missing. There's a letter that we've gotten from a room, but I haven't written it down because I didn't know what number it was. Okay, I do have this letter written down. that we have it. But one of them I don't have which number it is, and so I have to figure it out. Even though we've gone it before. This is a second one. Spread gems in each green room. That would be really good, though. Those gems would carry us, because we did run out a little bit here and there before. Alright, so we do have another dig spot. So if we could get a shovel, that'd be nice. If we could make it into something better, that'd be even better. Buried below, yeah. Man, our package, but we'd only have one way to get out of here, and that feels risky. Too risky for me right now. Especially because it's not even north way facing. Alright, we get morning room, we get some extra, or we have morning room in the draft pool, and we get some extra steps. This is good here, though. I think this would be fine here. And then maybe maybe I go back from here. And we do the classroom now before we get too far. We might be able to loop back into the classroom, but we want to be able to have that extra... draw. Colors: blue, green, yellow, orange, red, violet. Okay. Whole bunch of, like, totes and other things. Okay. Apple. An apple a day keeps... I guess this is an apple for the teacher, not... Anyways, color worksheet. Name, fill in each object below with its correct color. Huh. Does this actually tell me something? Oh, purple would be grape. Blue would be the blueprint. Green would be the broccoli. Red would be the fire hydrant. Green would be the lizard. Yellow would be the banana. Blue would be the water. Red would be the wagon. Orange would be the pumpkin. I believe this is yellow around the mountain thing. I don't know about these two. I don't know what this is. I guess that's a heart, so maybe red? If we solve that, it might tell us something, but this red flag kind of scared me a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what it would. Whoa, grade 1. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, some chalk. A 1. The grade. A giant globe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A is an infinity symbol. 9 and 10. Oh. Maybe this is what tells us something. Wait, I want to know what they got wrong. Obviously, this is correct. 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 This, and this are correct. 10 out of 12, so 2 of these are wrong. It's probably these two. Favorite color is red. This is RJ. Freddy got a B-. 9 out of 12. He got the lizard wrong and the blueprint wrong as well. Favorite color is red. Each color is only used twice. Okay, this is Benny, B+. So they did the lizard is red. And so that was 3 things. 3 times red was used, and that's another red. You must really like red. Caleb. Yeah, they only did red, and they only did it on a few things. 2 out of 12. Damn. Okay. Who's on the desks? Right. Trying to figure out what these tell me, though. Well, it tells me that everyone liked red, which was our favorite color at this age. Well, we can decipher the colors of the flags, at least. I don't know if that would tell us anything. 10 out of 12. And all of these are correct. So I assume that's yellow. I'm pretty sure this one's yellow. So that means these two are wrong, as we deciphered before. So this one... Yeah, because it'd be these two again and the lizard. So green and... This has purple and orange. And green and orange. So... I would just write this down to keep track of this. To see if this tells us something. Heart. Whoops. Nope, wrong button. Nope, go away. Heart. That's a really bad heart. Is not purple. And does not... And then the timer. So let me draw a really bad timer. It's actually not too bad. I'm just a little shaky right now. Is not orange. The heart is also not orange. And the timer is not green. Don't know if this is going to tell me anything. I'm just trying. I'm trying my options here. Heart is not orange. We already know that. The timer is not purple. Let's write that down. 10 out of 12. So that means they would have gotten this wrong and this wrong, right? No. The timer is purple. We already know for sure that the heart is not orange, right? This person got 3 wrong. We know fire hydrant's red, bananas yellow, water's blue, pumpkin's orange, the wagon's red, broccoli's green. Oh, this right here. The grape is purple. So blueprint is wrong, the lizard is wrong, and one of the flags are wrong. So it's either that the heart is not purple, or the heart is not orange, or that the timer is not green. This one... You're right, it did say that. The lizard is green, so that's wrong. Blue, orange, red, yellow, red. Broccoli is green, blue, purple. So then one of these. So this is either not purple or not orange. And this is... 2 out of 12 is right, so just these two. So neither are red, we know that for sure. It only had one blue, yeah. You're right, you're right. Only used twice. So this had the one blue. So that means the green would go to the lizard. Which means the timer is blue. Right? Wait, no. Sorry. Purple. It's purple. Blue would go... second blue would go to the blueprint. Green would move to the lizard. And the only other color we don't have is purple. I like blue. I also like blue. Hold on, am I wrong here? Let me double check. Yellow, yellow. Orange. Orange, maybe? Okay, well, let's do the definites. Yellow, yellow is... Okay, we'll start here so I don't get confused, because I will get confused. Blue, blue. Green is... That's the only... Hold on. Where's the other one? Yeah. So I think... So blue would be blue and blue. Green, I believe, would be green, green. Yellow would be yellow, yellow. Orange would be orange, and then one of the flags. Red would be red, red. Purple would be purple, and then one of the flags. So one is orange, one is purple. Okay, bet. And if this is only 3 wrong, that's 1, 2, and then one of the flags. So if this is actually green, this is actually green, and then this is actually blue, that means we now have a blue. No, we did the blue. We now have a purple. We don't have an orange. This is green, this is blue. I'm trying to, like... This is not this complicated. I'm overcomplicating it. What color are we missing? Wait, we're missing another color. No, it is just green. It's green, orange. Green and orange are the iffies. And then the ones that are definitely wrong here are blue. Which would go here. We need a second blue. And then green would go here. In theory, though, it could be... Unless what's wrong here is... No. Okay. So this would be green. This would be blue. Which means you wouldn't need this. Green would be gotten rid of. This, in theory, though... No, this is orange. The reason why is once you make this blue, and this green, you now know this was wrong, because this cannot be green anymore. This cannot also be wrong in that instance, because there's only 3 wrong. So this is definitely orange. Okay. Took my brain a minute. If that makes sense. That's definitely orange, because we know these 3 are wrong, which means that's not green. That's purple. Because this purple would go here. These 2 would flip. The blue would go here. Welcome back. And let's double check that on some of the other worksheets. Colors only used right 10 out of 12, or right, twice, 10 out of 12. So the 2 wrong would be, this is correct and this is correct here. The 2 wrong would be the blue here, which would become yellow, and the red here, which would become green. And this, 2 out of 12 are right, that's this and this. Okay, so yeah. I don't know what that does for me, though. Can you find the difference? Oh, this gives you a bit of a clue for it as well. Bridge Bride, gee. But yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, the way I'm understanding it, there's only 3 wrong here. So it would be 1, 2, and 3. And the reason it'd be these 3 is because the green has to go here, which means you know this is wrong because the green can't be here. The second blue would go here, and then now you need one more color here, and that'd be purple. So that's definitely orange, and that's definitely purple. And then we already know the mountain's yellow because of the little symbol we've seen around. I don't know what that does for me, though. Like, what does that tell me? What does that do for me? We figured out colors. But we also have infinity symbol here, right? But that doesn't. Everyone's favorite color is red. And none of these names sound familiar to us, right? Caleb, RJ, Freddy. And Benny. Some clues are a long game, hence why they said write the stuff down, because the info might not come into play anytime soon. Right, like, what's an example? That's my thought, is like, it will have to, I don't know what this does for us, but I'm assuming it's part of a puzzle later. Like, oh god, what's an example? I don't know. We have a lot of money, let's do the bedroom. So yeah, that's written down, we'll have that for the future. Continuing onwards, we have the library on the left here. Ugh. I mean, we have a lot of money. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to avoid it, because this allows us to maybe be able to swing back down pretty easily. Hopefully, at least. To the right, please. There we go. Alright, morning room, we'll do morning room. Check what this is as well. Maybe. Mail room? No, we need this to continue on. This hallway. So we do have to come back in here one more time, but that's alright. Like, sitting here still waiting for my magnetic thing to kick into play. It's not in play anyway. Oh, drafting studio. 2 gems. That's so worth it, though. Okay. So this always tells you the current date, which is cool. Alright, so here... Ooh, we have new rooms here that we haven't seen before. These two we've never seen. Alright, so we have the casino, which is a game of games of chance. 2 gems to draft it. The Mount Holly Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the games featured here. A buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance into this exclusive room. The classroom, we already know. We read this last time. Commission blueprint made for Reddington Elementary. Floor plans were deployed to Mount Holly as a short-term solution to allow the curriculum to continue uninterrupted while the new school was being built. And that cost a gem. And the kennel, home to several of Sinclair's hunting companions. It can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Damn. Okay. And this costs nothing. Let's get a quick poll up for a new room. We'll go back. Whoops, too far back. Casino is number 1. Classroom is number 2. Kennel is number 3. You don't have a magnifying glass? Nope, not at the moment. When we do, though, we can use that to look at more papers, because I have a couple things that I'm like, like, there was one thing that you can see the script without text, but I don't remember if we looked at it or not, so I'd like to try to look at that one again. Then maybe I'll start crossing off which ones I have looked at. Obviously we haven't done it for any of the papers we found today. I'm gonna hydrate while y'all vote there. 30 more seconds on the poll. I hope y'all are doing well, though, chap. Alright, the kennel has won the poll. Each time we dig in a new room, we will unlock all doors in that room. Alright, and then we got one more room down here. See if we can get a good dead end here. Mail room, perfect. Get our package. Package delivered. A lot of Cinca stuff. Yeah, this. I don't remember if we've read this. Okay, nothing else. What do we got? Packing slip. Cinca Company. Packed on the 5th of November. By K. Thompson, Department 604, serial number, yada yada. We get an amateur lockpick kit, okay, and 2 gems. Okay. That lockpick kit will actually, might be huge for us. Alright, continuing it on, we do have to use another coin here, unfortunately. But we're gonna go up this way. Let's go to the right first, actually. Try the lockpick kit, there we go. And that's perfect, we wanted to go to the left. The commissary's items for sale, that would actually be good for us. I think we do that. We still have 8 gems left over. This is the arcade machine I was talking about earlier, chat, that says that they, have said that they're gonna actually implement the game there. Compass is owned. We could buy 1 key, a set of gems. The set of gems is not bad, or a single gem. I might come back for that set of gems. Secret passageway would be, the drawing room would be goated here, though. Just because we'd actually get both directions. Alright, so here... I wish I had my... magnetism thing here. We could do the parlor, though. Or we could redraw. I'm gonna do a poll. Because it is a free redraw. Room. So 1 is going to be the guest bedroom, which does dead end, gets us 10 steps. Parlor is going to be gems, swings up. Laboratory. I'd prefer to try to get the boiler room first, because then we have 2 chances to get the laboratory. Instead of getting the laboratory, then we only have 1 chance to get the boiler room. But I'll put it as an option. And finally, 4 will be redraw, which is free. We can get a free redraw right now. How many red letters do we have? 3, I believe. We have 4, 7, and 1 other that I don't remember the number of. It's the only one I was not writing down which letters we had at the time. We might... I want to try to get over here and connect back to all down here before we go further up, so I'm going to try to do that this way. Which that'd be good if we could get a straight on. If we can redraw and get a straight on room here, that would be good. Alright, chat has voted for a redraw. Let's see what we... Ooh, yeah, we could do security here. Security would actually be pretty goated here, and it's only a gem. Passageway would be the same number of doors anyways. Well, actually, I guess it means we'd be able to go down. But it'd be the same amount of new doors, I guess, if you will. I like the look of that drink. This one we've definitely gotten. This one, we've seen this. This is unless written by hand is what it says, I believe. So red memos are only lies when written by hand. This room has other secrets. That room or the room we're in? And then we've gotten the passcode here. We know that this is a lie. We know that that's true. Drawing room, really? But we have to go back in there anyways for that other door, so we can look around a bit then. We have looked around before, but we can always try again. Keycard system. The only thing I definitely want to do is not that. Security, nope, not security level. That's the one thing we don't want yet. Offline mode to unlocked. Confirm. Alright. Next up, we want to try to continue this way. Oh, the attic. For the classroom, we would get 2 redraw chances. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd get 4 redraw chances. The attic would be 8 items. But kind of it doesn't help as much with this. We don't have anything West Wing-wise. I think I'd rather the classroom over the parlor right now, though we do need to replenish our gems sometime soon. I think those redraws would be nice because we can make sure we swing left. Ooh. Nah, chat. Nah, chat. Mathematics is starting to add up. Addition, subtracting, multiplication, division. We're in grade 2 now? I was like, where the hell is the teacher's desk? It's over there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, infinity still. Okay. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Tiger and tier. G. Ooh. F. Look at the colors. Well, let me look at all these first to see if there's anything else I need to know, but I assume this is the same as the billiards room. So it'd be 2 plus 5, 7 minus 3, 2 times 2. There's no division here. No, there's no division. F 5.5. Look at the colors. B minus 9 out of 12. Okay. Jenny W. Penelope. 10 out of 12. B plus. Penelope. 9 out of 12. B minus for Fomrick. Alright, well... I'm gonna screenshot this. And I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna go open up the file. Should be right here at the top. There it is. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna close this out in the background. Sorry, hold on. No, I don't really want to have to... After stream, check DMs. Ah, bet. Bet. Also, hi, Rune. Chat, follow Rune if you haven't. Rune is really cool. We were talking about Rune yesterday on stream. Okay, we're gonna do this way. Y'all can't see yet. Give me a second. Hey, oh yeah. I finally figured out a pair of pictures that have been bugging me with the hands and the crowbar. Ooh. Let's go. Alright. Let's do this together, chat. I was thinking, originally I was gonna do it on my phone, and I was like, I want y'all to be able to see. Like, alright, let me save it, and then go find the file. I don't want blue, that's hard to read. Let's see, can I have a different color? Give me black. Alright, so 2 plus 5 is 7. Ignore my shoddy handwriting with a mouse. This is 13. Right, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 7 minus 3 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 6 plus 4 is 10. 6 plus 1 is 7, minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 1 is 5, minus 3 is 2. 6 plus 1 is 7 times 3, because we don't have division. 7 times 3 is 21. 6 times 1 is 6. Times 3 is 18. Right, yeah, we do. That's what we do on the billiard board. Is the addition number would stay by itself, then you'd multiply by the pink. 6 minus 1 is 5, times 3 is 15. Okay, I'm thinking this is right. Hopefully. Hold on. We got a lob. Alright, there we go. Well, let's compare this really quick to everyone in game. Compare this to everyone in game and see if we get the same answers as them. So, I don't know what this does for us now at all, but we're gonna try. 2 plus 5. Okay, so they got 5 out of 12 correct. So 2 plus 5 being 7, that's 1 correct, 2 correct, incorrect in theory, correct, incorrect, incorrect, correct, incorrect, correct, incorrect, incorrect, incorrect. Okay, so we got the same number. All the ones that... We had 5 matching ones. That's what I'm trying to say. This one is 9 correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I think we got everything right, chat. I think we know how to do math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna overwrite it. Overwrite the other one. So we'll have that for our records in the future. I might take a photo of that, of our version of it on my phone later, just so that I have it with all the other blueprint screenshots we have. Alright, let's move on. We did want to swing to the right here. We do have 6 free redraws here. So I think I'm going to try to get either a 4-doored room or a 3. Alright, so we have the office. Office would be good, but I don't want it here. Redraw again. I love the line it creates. Ooh, okay, both of these are good. Courtyard would be dig spots, which would unlock every door in this room. If we got a shovel, that is. Passageway would be all 4 ways, though in reality we have 2 ways to get up here. This is cheaper, yeah. We have 2 ways to get up here, so I think we do the cheaper route and go up and left. Or we redraw again, but I don't want to risk... We have 4 redraws. We're bound to get something else good, but I don't want to risk... I think Courtyard's a pretty safe and good bet. And we might be able to get a, There's a few things... We can get a few things from this room. Dig spots, chests. You can get, you can find a metal detector in here. I think the Courtyard's pretty safe. I think we'll do that. It's only 1 gem. There we go. Look at that metal detector. Worth it immediately. My watch is pinching my wrist. Alright, yeah. We cannot dig that up yet, but we have the metal detector, which will be good for us. And another dig spot if we need to come back. Or when we come back, if we can. Alright, we want to swing to the left here. This kind of sucks. We have plenty of steps, though, that if we had to just walk back to the library, we could. But it sucks. Chamber of Mirrors, we can get all 4 sides from here, but it's going to take time before we can get to that point. Or we do the kitchen or the pantry. Okay, I see a few options here. We do the kitchen or pantry. Kitchen will tell us what dinner will be and what room we need to make dinner better. That will swing us up. Then we could try to swing down and around. Or we get kitchen, and then we go back, and we try to fill out this area. Or we get Chamber of Mirrors, where we can get all 4 sides, but we have to go back for that. I think those are our 3 options. I'm gonna pull it. Because I'm not a huge fan of any of these options. One for pantry, we'll swing up, we'll get coins, we'll get an apple. So a couple steps. Chamber of Mirrors is technically a 4-door room, but we cannot actually go anywhere from there right now. Kitchen means we could get more steps down the line because we can both buy food, but we can also know what to make the dinner better. But it costs a gem. It also swings up. One of the swing up ones, we could try to swing up and then down and around. Either way, though, we're probably going to end up going back. It does double our pool, you're right. And you know what else it does? It's another of the planning rooms. So it's another free redraw for any classroom. So yeah, the Chamber of Mirrors is really good for us. All right, chat has picked the Chamber of Mirrors, which will both double our draft pool, but it's another planning room, so any classroom we get can actually redraw another free time. So we're gonna step into here. We're gonna do that button now for later. Ooh, an orange. Ooh, another orange. Ooh, another. And another. Maybe because it's mirrored. I don't want to go up right now, I don't think, because we're pretty high up, and I don't want to start... Well, I guess if it's locked, we can just go back. But then again, having a reroll right now would be nice, so I'm just going to go back. This room, the second grade room, is very bright, and I love the yellow chairs. Okay, well, while we're in here... wonder if it has something to do with all the paintings. So I've looked at all the paintings before, but there's a lot, so I did not look any further than that. Unfortunately. Walk. Very pretty outside. Well, we can always come back and figure this out when we have more of an inkling. It also has to do with Sinclair here, or whoever this is. Wait. Chat. Stand upright, 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 upright. Not upright. Hey, yo, a whole other safe? Numbers, 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 numbers. Well, let's see. What is this arrow? Anything here that tells us numbers? There's a lot of arrows in these. There's a lot of arrows. So you can see here, these guys have, like medium strides. This kid's stride is bigger. The horse's is bigger. And these guys have, like, tiny little ones, but I don't know if that tells me anything, if that has to do with this save. This doesn't really tell me a number. Like, yeah, this could be number 1. If there was, like, a 4 right here, right? And you see that this is the smallest stride with an arrow, then I'd say, okay, 4 comes first. But only the smallest steps count. Well, you have her. And then you have these... Nope. That guy. So just those two? he comes in a form of 3. Unless it's like... Wait. So she is alone there. He's alone there. He's in a trio there. 1, 1, 3. Alone, alone. This has to do with the size of the frame? Because already you have, like, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1. Seems like a very long... maybe this doesn't have to do with the combination, though. I have the right subjects. Okay. Hmm. Let me check all the ones that they're in. Can't really see the ones way up high, but let me just look. Let me take a little peek first before I jump to any conclusions. That says extra, but that's a very big stride there. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any numbers. Only the smallest strides count. Count. Um... Oh, count only the smallest steps? Oh, so it is literally just counting them. 1, 2. I'm gonna count these ones as singular ones for now, at least. Not singular. 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Can always try again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 19 of them. It's not 19, is it? No. Unless it's 1, 2. It might not be this at all. I'm trying. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a backup if this doesn't work. 11, 12, 13. Unless it's how many of each of them, but how would you know which number comes first? So I have a couple theories. Number one is, let's try it both ways. Okay. I have 2 theories. Number one would be actually how much steps they have. So, like, she has 2, he has maybe 3 with the umbrella. Cane? I think that's an umbrella. Umbrella that's being used as a cane. Or number 2 is just how many there are of both of them. So, like, 1, 1, 1. See, that seems complicated. It could also be her steps and then his steps. Maybe she comes first because she's right above. So there's one of her, one of him. Well, let's count her first. 1, my voice. 2, 3, 4. And then of him, There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 50. That's a lot of him. 15. Did I count correctly? I did. 415. Look at that. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Kitchen is clean. Let's go. 6. Okay. Oops, that's not. Go. Drawing. Room is 6. Alright. April 15th. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world that you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the inequity of their parents. Inequity? No, that's not inequity. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary. I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. Damn. That means that never happened. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached... Actually, how old are we? I don't know. I'm too attached... I was just thinking about that. I don't actually know. I'm too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your uncle, Herbert. So this, in theory at least, is confirmation. You know, there's been, I think maybe it was our father or someone, had doubts. Doubts, and they knew Herbert was hiding something. They knew Herbert was hiding something. And they assumed that he was part of her death. Which, you know, sounds bad, really dodgy, sounds dirty, like... But what it seems more like is yes, he was part of something. Yes, he's covering it up, but it's for her safety and probably for my own safety. She did something of her own free will and accord, and it didn't go well. I looked it up, can I say? Nah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in due time. Alright, we do have to spend another coin, but I mean, we have a lot, so... This way. This way, alright. Blue classroom. And then up and around and through. So many steps to do this, but it's alright. It is what it is, and what's got to happen, gots to happen. Thought that was a snake. It sounded like a rattlesnake at first. I was really confused. Alright, we can take out another book. Oh, I need to start writing down what books we've read. Too many things to write down, chat. So we've read... Swimbird. We've obviously read Red Prince. 'Cause, 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 And we read drafting strategy. I don't know which volume. I'm gonna assume... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3. I don't remember for sure, though. Let's get the Sightseer's Guide. Oh, I do want that. Let's get the pump system user manual in case there's something we're missing from it. Alright, I'm not gonna go check our stats, because we did that yesterday. Alright, let's see. Ooh, the gift shop again. That could be really... Oh, the bookshop? Books for sale? New room, new room, new room. This won't actually count as a through, but there is stuff I want to buy in there that will be permanent, that will be beneficial. I don't know what the tent does for us. I don't think we can get that now anyways, but one of the things was the, so we got the lunchbox. There was another thing that was really good. This is free, though. I think the bookshop would be really good because it's free, or not free, because it's new. But we could do the gift shop. It's free. There's stuff we know we want in there. Or we check out the bookshop. We buy a book, mayhaps, and we get a new room. It does cost a gem, though. That is the only thing. Book? Alright. It looks like chat's saying book, and that's what I'm leaning towards as well. So I think that works. Sorry, I was stretching. Oh. What? Sorry. The gift shop, in theory, we could get later, and then we might actually be able to get use out of all 3 doors, whereas right now, we really can't. But chat has decided on the bookshop. We will be able to swing up from this. We wouldn't be able to from either. We'll look around here. This is actually really cute. Something to read? Oh, it is. Reddington Herald, a new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in Abenstia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Wait, what? So this came out after she disappeared. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating, quote, "The writing of this book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance," unquote. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing of the conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's 3rd book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been an inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was, quote, "unintentionally accurate," unquote. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very well likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Damn. Now both my ankles hurt? Aw. For when I was thinking, gotcha. Wait, what? I don't know. Did I say something? See, there it is, in yellow. Alright, so we have the History of Arindia, 1st edition, A New Clue, The Curse of Blackbridge, Realm and Rune, Drafting Strategy Volume 4, and Volume 5. Do I only get these for today? Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. Okay, in that case, I think we get 4 and 5. And then next time we get 40 coins, we have the bookshop, I'm buying A New Clue. in a heartbeat. Classroom, beautiful, beautiful option here. I want something that goes straight ahead and right. Grade 3, yep. Oh, the periodic table of elements again. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Okay, I always gotta make sure that none of this has changed. Can you find the difference? It was 50? Oh, I thought it was 40. The other one was 40. Science is fun. And uranium, nitrogen, okay. I'm not excited for this puzzle. Nah, it'll be fine, but I'm a little worried. We got a purple room this time. Science worksheet directions. Use the elements below to form the answers to each question. H2O in liquid state is cold. H2O in solid state is cold. H2O in gaseous state is cold. Oh, okay. Never mind then. That's not bad. Oh. Why did we... There's a restriction to drawing the bookshop, unfortunately. Really? Is it not just once per day? Water, ice, gas. Yeah, gas. Elements below to form. Oh, it's once per day, but only to library. Oh, do you have to have the library for it? Okay, okay. Okay, good to know though. Good to know. I understand. It's WAT ER. Yeah, I understand. Okay. And then here, tear drop. Okay. Thanks, Jacob. Ice and water. Okay. What was your name? Cassandra L. Okay. Quinn S. Water, ice. Mrs. Peterson. Disrespectful. See me after class. That's insane. Hello? Hello? Alright, well, this should be really easy. It's just WATER. And then ICE. And then you're left with, wait. STEAM. Okay, I was like, how do I make this spell steam? That took me a minute. Okay, cool. That one was easy, actually. Alright. Continuing on, we do have like 7 redraws or something. We have 8. Look at all those pencils. We have 8 redraws. We need something that goes right and through. Is the preference. But probably at least like through. Oh. Classroom isn't bad. Cost a gem though. Den would be alright. Breakfast nook would be alright. Observatory would be good. We have a few more. I'm gonna get down to 3 and then I'm really gonna like... Oh, perfect. Gift shop. Yeah. Yeah, I think we do the gift shop. Or do we redraw again and see if we can get another 3-doored room? Let's see. Room. Gift. Or redraw. We have 5 left. So we could do like a couple more redraws, and then the second we get another 3-doored room, we just take it, because I don't want to gamble too hard. But I'd be willing to do another redraw. At start in 2 minutes, chat. Sorry, I'm a little tired today. I think it's showing. That's my bad. I'm a little quiet while I'm waiting for y'all's votes. Alright, about 20 more seconds in the poll. I got my ice. Let's go. Did us talking about ice make you want to get ice? Get some rest? Nah, I'm good. I got a half decent amount of sleep. Just out of it. Sure, up for another game, you might want to call it early if you're tired. Nah, I'll be up no matter what for a while, so And Civ will actually, it'll get me yapping. So, I don't mind. I don't mind. As long as this doesn't go for too long. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just call it. If this goes for, like, another half hour, I'll just call it. But if we finish this soon, then I'll switch to Civ for, like, an hour. Yapper? Yeah, Civ will get me yapping. Alright, gift shop is the chosen one. Let's see what we can purchase today. So we have the tea. Just looks nice. The swim trugs. That's coming soon. Okay, so... Pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Permanent addition to the pool. I'm curious to buy this eventually. Definitely this. Obtaining 8 trophies. Yeah, so that will be a while. I'm gonna hold off on the tea right now, but... You think it's just decorative? I don't know. It's a good question. It doesn't say any perks, so I'd assume so. In that case, I want the Swimbird plushie. Next time we have, like, a lot of money, I'm interested in getting them. Yeah, let's... Oh, we have the lockpick kit. I forgot. I didn't have to use that. It didn't show up in time. Hello. Coat check. But we need to swing left here. None of these swing left. Alright, well, let's get... We only have 3 gems, but I really want to get my electromagnet. Maybe you can go into the water. I'd assume that's what it's for. But that isn't that's not applicable to us anymore because we've been in the we've drained it. The mechanarium. 1, 2. It would have 2 doors and there's no guarantee one will be on the left. Or maybe there is. Maybe it does them like in a certain order. It's the only one that swings us left though, so we gotta do it. Damn it! Wait, 1 door? Oh, it doesn't include the room? I thought it did last time. I thought it included the mechanarium as one. I thought the mechanarium was included in the number of ones that counted. I guess not. Unless, no, this counts, maybe. 1, 2, that could be it. Alright, just means we gotta get more. The issue is we just have to go all the way around right now. Yeah, we have to go all the way back over to here. Which kinda sucks, but it's alright. We were hopeful, and we did get... At least, like, story-wise, we got through some more by going this way, so that's cool. That's very, very cool. Ugh, I want those dig spots, man. Alright, well, back into here. Let's go left, right? Yeah, we have to go left, right. Okay, through the chapel. Ugh, we literally said we would avoid the chapel, and now it's our main mode of transport. Straight up to the right. Alright, so we can continue up from here. It is locked. We're gonna try that lockpick kit. There we go. Den would be good. We do need another gem. Alright. No utility closet, no key card, which kinda sucks, but... Laboratory? It's the only one that swings right. We only have 2 bedrooms right now, so the nursery could be good if we could get a few more bedrooms, but... The utility closet would be good, actually. Let's do that. Utility closet would be really good. Literally goated. Oh yeah, we have the electromagnet, so it auto picks up now. Wait. Brain. There we go. That's... Whoa. I did this so ass backwards. Wow. Even more than normal. Okay, well, let's get blue there. And then we need red here, and I'll do that, I guess. Red here, and I'll do that. Yeah, that was really ass backwards. I don't know why I did it like that. This is not panning out. No, I don't want that there. No, this works, because I can do... This puzzle is so awkward. Have you figured it out? The first time I did it, I knew the most direct way to do it. And I forgot, and now I always guess, and I guess wrong generally. And I'm always just, like, shuffling things around until I get there in the end. It's kinda awkward. But here we are. Okay. And this time I really fudged it, unfortunately. Let's do this. Need them all to be red, though, is the issue. It does have to all be purple, yeah. The issue is... when I do this... I wish I could just start over. I wish there was a start over button. Because I know how I could fix it from the beginning, but I'm a little like... okay, how do I fix it from here? We get purple there. Do that, but... I do blue... Hold on. Do that. That's not the end goal. Oh, so I haven't fully figured it out. So we talked about... next time we get the office, we need to read that email. Because I've read it before, but I don't remember what it said. Or if we fully comprehended it. So... when next time we get the office, we have to do that again. There we go. Stretch, alright, you got it. I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll figure out through the office what the end goal is next time. Posture check, hydrate, and stretch. Bet. You got it. Had pats too, thank you, Drifty. Drifter do be doing everything. Alright, let's hop into the keycard system. System settings. The security level to high. 45k, let's go. Alright. We're getting a little low on steps, so we have to be really weary of that. We need the dining room. Lockpick it. You don't seem to be able to pick it. Alright. I'm taking it. I'm taking it if I can. We're gonna try. Ugh, they're both normal doors. That sucks. Please don't be locked. Well. Glad we used that one key earlier. Bro. Alright, let's try the courtyard. Too bad we used that one key when we had the lockpick. I wish the lockpick wouldn't, like, slide in so slowly from the side. Because I'd completely... That's a wasted step. I had completely forgotten we had it. In that moment. Alright, back into here. We also can get into that side area in there now. Let's... the laboratory, it's so close, yet so far. Let's do the workshop. I want these steps. Okay. Yeah, it just likes to slide in. Wish it would just be there. I don't mind it. I like the animation it does, but if I click the use key button too early, like in that case, I went back to that door and was like, okay, we gotta just use this key. Oh no, maybe I guess we've only gotten 3 red letters. Oh, there was another one. What am I doing? So we need... Oh, steps. We need to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11. Oh god, we really went ass all the way around. What the fuck? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We need 18 to get back to here. That's gonna suck. That's gonna really suck. We didn't even have enough when I realized we were low. I wouldn't have come back to the Chamber of Mirrors then. In that case, I would have gone straight back. Alright, well, we don't have enough steps anyways. So, we don't have a kitchen. So, we'll continue on while we can. A. Do we have an A written down? We do. Okay, anything here? No, I don't think so. Oh. Oh? Pick sound amplifier. Wait, no, I want to know what this is. Does it make it easier? A useful pick sound amplifier. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Okay, we might be able to loop up and around then if we're lucky. Please, oh, breakfast nook. We don't get to the left in that case, though. Man, oh. Alright, chat. Renew poll. Option 1 is gonna be the breakfast nook, which is gonna get us the steps we need, and then we can just go back to code check and do nothing else. But that means we don't get to keep going. We don't get to use this new lockpick we have. Or 2 is the classroom, which, as Miramis said, we have the ability to get an apple. And we also might be able to get through to the Chamber of Mirrors. And if we can get to both of these doors, we're home free. And we can go to the code check. I'm going to do a quick 1-minute poll, though. The classroom does cost a gem, but at this rate, if we think it's going to pan out better for me getting back to the code check, I think it's worth it. And also keep in mind, we already have access to this area through the boiler room. We don't have access to the left right now at all, unless we get another... Actually, utility closet, does that add a door in here? I wonder. Or is it at the time that it's done? It might be at the time that you get the room, is how many doors there are. But if it's not, then there might be a third door in there now for the utility closet. And also classroom, we can get perfect room from it, because we have 8 redraws, I believe. And we just need to be able to go down, and I'd like to be able to go at least forward, if not up. Alright, chat has decided classroom it is. Which just at least advances the story, if nothing else. So that's the same... Oh. Oh, we get to figure out the geography of this game. Grade 4... So you have Moraven is up there, Vera, Morayai, or however you pronounce it. This is the Orisphere 3rd era. Oh, okay. And this is the Etsphere 3rd era. Okay. Great. The North Circle, the South Key, the Sacred Circle, the Spiral of Stars. Morajai, Vera, Horatia, and Moraven. Okay. And then here you have the Etsphere 3rd era. You have Orindia. We've heard of Orindia. Orinda Ares, Arch Ares, Nuance, and Araja. Seeker of Signs, Outer Circle, 3 of Tides, the Devoted Circle. Okay. What's that one fidget that is the pop-up? The pop-it that a few light up and you have to push them and then push the back up. Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, you can see here. That says, like, the devoted moon or something. The seeker of signs. Oh, that's our...
That's suspicious.
That's our symbol.
SH4 Dow Dog is raiding with 1 viewers.
Raiders, welcome in. I'm your friendly neighborhood yapper and variety streamer, Lobo. I play a lot of simulation games, a lot of horror games, and a whole bunch of other games. We're currently playing a puzzle game. This is called Blueprints. It is this very, very cool game. If we back out of here real quick. It is this very, very cool game. We start here in the entrance hall, and we have none of these rooms. And we essentially, each time we get to a new room, we have to draw 3 blueprints, and we have to choose which one of those to draft, and we're essentially creating a maze up to the antechamber. Now, we've already... If you don't want spoilers for this game, we've already done a bit in the antechamber. We've actually found a cheeky little something through there. So if you don't want spoilers, that's your fair warning now. No stay, no spoilers. I appreciate you coming in, Shadow. No worries at all. Chat, if you don't follow Shadow, please, please, please do so. Shadow's a really good friend. He actually invited me to play today, and I was honored. I'ma fight you? What do you mean I'ma fight you? What did I do? But yeah, it's a very, very fun game. There's a lot of secrets. But yeah. Anyways, we're looking at this right now. This is a map we found. So you can see the Seeker of Signs. This is actually the symbol for the land we're on right now. We've actually discovered this symbol in the classroom, as well as this symbol. You have some planets. Here, the sun, and then some planets. Here you have the Isles of Orisa,
That's
looks like
suspicious.
it says. Kairu!
Keirutatsu is raiding with 2 viewers.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome, welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm your friendly neighborhood yapper and variety streamer, Lobo. I play a lot of simulation games, a lot of horror games, and a whole bunch of other games. Right now, we are playing this this puzzle game called Blueprints. I just explained it to Shadow's chat. It's a very, very cool puzzle game. We're essentially creating a maze through this house through blueprints. We get to draw 3 every time. We get to draw 3 every time you every time we enter a new game, we draw 3 blueprints, essentially like a deck of cards. You draw them out, and then we pick which one we want to play, and we're mazing up to the top of the map. Very, very cool game. I love it so much. You gotta say it again. It's okay. We played Modded Repo together. I saw y'all on. I tapped into Shade Stream for a minute. I can't read what these say. Is Eclipse and In Eclipse. Okay. Yeah, Isle of Orisa or something. Okay, roguelike puzzle house builder. Yep. We have the north circle here, the south key. There's the infinity symbol. Whatever this is, but that says 46 right there. As for the raiders coming in from Kairu, I said this to Shadow's chat, but saying it again. We are pretty decently far into the game. We're almost 2 weeks into the game in game time, and we've found a cheeky little end-like game point. It's not really quite end game, but we found, like, the initial goal of the game. So if you don't want spoilers, we are, you know, we do know about that. We will be talking about that and stuff like that. So, just fair warning. The Spiral of Stars, oh, you have the planets again. This is probably ours, because you can see the islands. And you have this planet, you have the Saturn-looking planet. Alright. Geography from Fen Aries. So, Fen, Morning Bay, Arch Aries, Reddington. Oh, Reddington! So we're in Fen. We're by Arch Aries, so we are up in here. The top right of this one, we're up here. Okay. Wait. Coastline, it goes way in for the Morning Bay. You see that on this map? Not really. Alright, well, anyways, you have whatever this red thing is there, and Fen, whatever the Royal Museum there. The Colossus Orinda there. Oris there. Mount Holly. And whatever that is up there. Okay. Alright, let's look at all these worksheets. So let's look at the blank one first to get an idea. Oh, apple. We did need that. Alright, directions. Identify each realm on the map below. Oh, God. Does that have to do with this? That's really hard to tell. Well, let's see what people have said. Ooh, nice. That's actually really good for us. Alright, B minus 5 out of 17. Oh, it's the symbols. So Mount Holly is in the top right, I presume. Because we're up in here, the little, like, woo, you know? The woo. Let's look. Yeah, the woo. Okay. So Patricia got 5 out of 7 right. We know this one is right. Let's take a... We're gonna do the same method as before. So that we remember, let's take a quick screenshot. Save that. We're gonna go open it real quick. Pictures. Okay, I'm trying to... I guess this works. Go with the black ink again. Alright. Let's give y'all access to that. So if we go look at people's worksheets. So this person has 5 out of 7 right. So if we tab back into here, we know for sure that this is our little castle-looking ones, like, or mountains, I guess, is more so what it looks like. So like that. We know that for sure. I'm gonna make this a bit smaller, and I'm gonna bring it over here so I don't have to keep tabbing in and out. And then this person said the... What is that? Pentagon is there. Diamond, timer. I don't know, that looks like an upside-down museum. Rainbow, and the heart. And that's 5 out of 7 right. This is 4 out of 7, a C- from Proha. They did get that right. I hope this isn't a political statement. Whoa. Kathleen? Maybe because of this? But there's ours. And then B minus 5 out of 7, they did get that right. Everyone's done this, so I think that that's correct. But we're going to find out in a second. First thing I want to look at is... Was it on here? No, on here? Yeah, the symbols. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we do need one of these everywhere. Okay. So, I don't know how easy this is gonna be to figure out. But let's see. 5 out of 7 right. Diamond, Pentagon, timer. Well, where do they have... Wait a second. Where is... Where's this? Mountain, rainbow, upside down, museum, diamond, timer, mirror, heart. Is... It's the Pentagon. Yeah, the Pentagon isn't up here. But it is on these. Which maybe that's why it's considered a political statement, because this is the only person that put this instead of the Pentagon. So we can assume that this is not correct. Quote unquote, at least. Maybe there's competing powers, maybe there's something going on there, maybe there's a new, like, maybe this is, I don't know, an old government or a old something in power, and then the Pentagon is the new one that isn't actually up here in the list of the Seeker of Signs? Alright, well, we have heart, rainbow, Yeah, I have to figure out how to compare all of these. I might have to take photos. So 4 to 7. So 1 their timer, this timer's here, theirs is here. Pentagon is in the same spot for everybody, so we can assume that that's correct, right? We can assume that this is Pentagon because this is clearly probably wrong here. So we could do, we can always erase it. So that's this one, yeah. It's a little small of a space to be writing in, but it's alright. There we go. Not too shabby for how small I had to write. Diamond. Does everyone have heart on the right side? The far left? No, their heart is here. Their heart is there. Their heart is there. This is probably correct then, if everyone's heart is on the left side, except for one. The thing is, in theory, they could all be wrong. All of them could have gotten that question wrong. We don't know. So where is everybody? Let's look at where everyone's diamond is real quick. So diamond bottom right. Diamond on this. Diamond over here. And diamond up here. Everyone has diamond on a different one. So we cannot assume anything about that. Next, we'll do timer. Timer on this little island here. They have timer flipped, so it's there. They have timer here as well on the far right. And they have timer on the far right. So we're going to assume that timer goes right here. We're going to do whoop, whoop, whoop. That came in a little bit far, but it's alright. Whoop, whoop. Alright, and then next up we'll do rainbow. So rainbow's on this left one. Rainbow is far left. Rainbow is right here. And rainbow's here for them. Okay. So we have two people that are the same here. We can assume for this one. I don't know if it's safe to assume. I'm going to assume for now. I'm going to assume for right now we might be wrong. Take this with a huge grain of salt. Okay. And then next is the upside down museum. On the little island right here. Theirs is up here though. Upside down museum. Theirs is here. Wait, where is yours? Yours is down here. So we have here, here, and here, right? Yeah, where's yours? Here as well, Little Island. Little Island, which is the same as you, right? Yeah, so let's put that there. How do you... Okay. I don't remember if it rounded off here, but now it does this, and then it rounds off here. That's not the middle, but we're just gonna pretend it is. There we... You know, I'm gonna get rid of that, actually. That's a little embarrassing. That's just as bad, hello? Not good enough. Alright, finally we have the heart. I think everyone except for one had the heart on the left side. Heart. Rainbow. Heart. Heart. Okay. Okay, so we're only unsure about this one. Oh, maybe this is correct then. Okay, so the last symbol is... we have the mountain, obviously. We don't have the mirror. I don't think that's applicable. We have the timer. It's the diamond. Heart, we have rainbow. Upside down museum. Yeah, diamond. Yep. Diamond goes right here. Now let's confirm this really quick by seeing how many they got right. So 5 out of 7 right. So that is the same as ours. That's 1. Same as ours 2. Same as ours 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Same as ours, same as ours, same as ours. Same as ours. And that's 4. Yep, heart's not there, that's not there, that's not there. Okay. This one didn't get graded. This is how we know that this is probably wrong, is this right here. Well, okay, I say it didn't get graded. It didn't get, well, it's probably 4 out of 7 right, because this person also got a C-. But they might have gotten points bumped off for political statements, maybe? Sorry, Kathleen. I mean, we can confirm. 1, 2, it should be 4, 3, 4. It is 4, so yeah, C- sounds right. And then 5 here, 1. That's actually nice. This person's handwriting is nice. Artie Anders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 out of 7. Look at that. Okay, we should be good. We should be good on that note. Okay, do we look at everybody's names? Yeah, we did. All right. I think that's that in here. All right, can we go back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, we cannot. All right, we continue forward and hope for the best. Sound amplifier. Let's go! All right. We need a room that goes to the left for sure. Ooh. 7 locked doors, though. Is it worth the risk with the... We'll just redraw. Let's see if we can get something good. No, no, no. No, no, no. Rotunda would be fine if we could afford it. No and no. Dining room. We need that. What room do we need for this? Boiler room! We get 30. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, we're good on steps. We don't need steps anymore. Ever again. JK, but... Alright, another 10. And then we go down, so we go this way. We need a straight down here. I think we have to. So we can get into here. Okay, so that's that there. We can also grab this. And do this. There we go. And we can do this. That closes that. Because it also opens it, essentially. It's about which you get to first. Then we can get this. There we go. Alright. So this does that. Straight across. Yep. This does this here. Yep. This does... Which one? I don't remember that one. And then this also does this one on the left. Yep. Cool beans, cool beans. Trying to understand how it all works. Please, please give me a left here. Left, 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 left. Maid chamber! I'll take it because I want to keep this, this redraw. I don't want to be less likely to find items around the house, but... Right now, I really want it. Ooh! Is this all the staff? This might be all the staff. Staff notice, the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have had an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work in Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. Whoa. I love this little, like, closet. Okay. Well, we have one reroll for this. We have to get a left. I think we have to do it. We do get cut off from here unless we go back to the mechanarium. But just the redraw is too risky. It could be like a through, a dead end, and a right turn. I guess it wouldn't be a right turn, but like a through, and a dead end. We don't get that redraw, unfortunately, but... Oh, never mind. I can't do it anyways. Alright, we are redrawing. Billiard room. Alright, it worked out. It worked out in the end. And we might be able to get something good from here. Alright, 6. Whoa. What does this mean? What does this in the middle mean? Why is there a symbol there? Oh, no. What does the symbol mean? Oh, chat. We're gonna just try like normal. 4. No, I think we had to start over. Oh, no. Maybe 4 plus 4? It's itself. It's itself. So 8? No. Huh? Four sides, so you do it 4 times. I think that's what it is. So this would become 4. Or does it mean I do 1 plus 2 4 times? Do I do 1 plus 2 4 times, or do I do... Wait, I guess we'll do... So 1 plus 2 4 times is... 3, 6, 9... 3, 6, 9, 12. Nope. Maybe I do 1 plus 1, which is 4. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. 8. That's still 12. Oh my god, is it not that? I'm so confused. How did we get 16 then? Because that's 4 times. It's not like... Oh god. I think it's 9. Right, 4 times 4 was the last one, but then that logic wouldn't hold up here. Unless it's... It might be 2 plus 1. Makes it 3 times itself? 5 times itself is 25. Minus 5. 3 squared is 0. Okay, that's honestly what I was starting to assume after. Once I was like, okay, it's not about the number of sides, I was like, maybe I just need to add by itself. Add it to itself, so... Or not add, multiply. So this is what? We said 20? No, 25. Minus 5 is 20. I got there in the end. But... Holy. Okay, Chamber of Mirrors. Decent, thank you. Thank you. Let me through. Wait a second, which one? Oh, I'm missing this. Math is hard. Math is hard! Especially when I don't know what symbols mean. That's why I ended up just being like, okay, maybe it's about the sides. Which there were 4 sides. So that would have been 4 times 4. Or, yeah. And that was correct, so I assume that's what it was. But then there's the second alter, which after you said 9, I was like, okay, yeah, maybe it's squared. And sure enough, there it was. The square means squared. You know, that logics, but that's the one thing I don't have. Is logic. Which button am I missing? Hello? That's this one on the right, right? Yeah. It's this. I closed it at some point, no? Oh. Didn't mean to step out. I just locked myself out. Oopsies. That one. It's that one. Hold on, I'm blind. But where? That's the one I was looking for. Okay. Must not have reset that one earlier when I was testing them all. That one. Okay, now the issue is I accidentally locked myself out of this room because I sidestepped as the thing came out and it pushed me the rest of the way out. Wait, no, I thought I pressed this again. Did I not? Wait, which one is this? Is that this? No, that's that. That is that one. Why didn't it work when I told it to? Okay, well, we now have access into the... down to the code check, which is really what we wanted in life. I'm gonna waste a step here and check. No, we don't end up getting another door. It's about what you do when you get there. That sucks. We're also gonna go all the way back around. Because... I need this now. Well, let's do this first. There we go. And then let's do this. Whoa! Whoa! Chat, this is the first time we've ever solved this room. Hey, dingly bells. Do I press these? No. What am I doing up here? What am I? Where do I? Oh. Nope. Oh, no. Okay, into here. No. 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 I'm talking to Seba. Is this just for... You touch doors? No. I can't touch anything. I'm wondering if I have to figure out a way to open these again. Oh, lower the walls so that I can access everything. You're so real. So that I can access all around. Yeah. Okay, let's do this one first. No, let's... That will cut off that door, so let's do this. No, I have to have that one. That cuts off that. No, that's that. Okay. Bring that back up. What does this one do? That brings down that. That's what I wanted first. Okay. Nah, I can't reach that from here, and I don't think I can sprint. I can sprint. And then that does that one. Yep. This does both of these. We'll do that last. This one is... that one, which means I have to sprint for it. This one. That one, okay. Then we do this. We sprint over here. We do this. Then we do this. And then we go up. Elevator time. Okay. Now, what the hell do I do in here? Oh, why are you pointing at me? There's like a hat there. Do I press these? No. Gonna be completely honest, I still have no clue what's going on. Corner cabinets? I looked at them and it didn't do anything. Oh, it did. I must have misclicked. I must have misclicked, because I did click before and it didn't do shit. It didn't do jack. You found a duplicate copy of one of your floor plans. Would you like to permanently add an additional storeroom? Yes, I need those materials. A key? We need that. Need that for real. And another East Wing Hall. Hi, Lua. If you cannot kick my hand that's on my mouse, that'd be great. It's not even the hour you usually come sit on my mouse. You're early. Usually do that after stream. Alright, now we can open all these back up. Chat says hi, Lua. Cause war chaos, Lua. This isn't like an FPS. I've accidentally shot in, like, Valorant before. Because someone here likes to press the mouse buttons. Anything else here? I'm not going to be able to look around very effectively if that wasn't obvious, chat, because there's a cat, on my mouse pad. Pick. We don't seem to be able to pick it. I think I want to do the boiler room first. We have the steps, we can do it. Oh, we're already up to grade 4, Jesus. Can I do anything? No. Shouldn't be able to. Alright. Where am I going? To the left here. Alright, let's go this way. Unfortunately, we don't have those rerolls anymore, but we got the mirror. We got something done. We did the mirror room for, like, the first time ever. So that is, like, beautiful. Classroom would be really good here, but we don't have the gems. We don't really need the steps. Hi, Lily. Welcome in. Because even if we went all the way back from here, if we went the long way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's 15. They've tripled that. Dock room it is. Please give me what I need. Laboratory! Oh, chat. I don't have a gem. Should have used that key over there. I should have used that damn key. I should have used the key. Hold on, gotta get my mouse over there. Should have used the key here. Hopefully found a gem. Came back to here, used the gem. We should have gone through the dark room first. How far? Oh, the utility closet's right there. I could have searched the dark room. I'm a dumbass. Wish you could back out of this. Let me back out. Alright, we'll do spare room. So close, yet so far. Oh wait, I haven't stepped into the dark room, have I? I haven't. That happened over the weekend if there are any? Oh no, it's all good, it's all good. No worries at all. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Don't look at me. Okay. Well. Nope, I don't want to hear a chat. Oh, a shovel. How if I had walked into this room already, I would have that gem already? I would have had that gem when I needed it? Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, alright? Oh, now you show up. Or we can't even connect through the spare room. We could have done the experimental house features. It could have gotten us something good for the future, but I don't care. The gems are in a box with a statement. Wow, really? Okay. The white box does not have a statement. That's true. If this is true as well, that means the gems are in a box with a statement, which means they're in here. If this is the false one, though, that means they're not in a box with a statement, which means they're here. Oh, wait, they could be in here, though. That's too ambiguous, so I think it has to be true. No, false. This has to be false. So, this is true. The white box does not have a statement. That's true. We can't know which this is. This one, the gems are in a box with a statement. If that's true, we don't know if it's the blue or the black. But if it's false, we know it's the white box. So I think it has to be the white box. It's too open-ended the other way. Boom. I know things. Alright, we're using the last key here. Oh, classroom. I don't need a classroom here, though. I need a through. May spend gens to reach roll floor plans up to 8 times. Yeah, but I don't have a key, so... I guess we do the next puzzle. I do not have... Big brain, Lobo? No, Lobo does not have any brain anymore. My brain has left the chat. I've been doing puzzles for 4 hours. My brain has left the class. Art class? Oh, sorry, I ate it. Zombie? Okay. Apple. Whoa, that's a lot of drawings up there. Okay, okay, okay. Art. Yes, art indeed. Sorry, everyone, I'm still struggling to turn my mouse. There's still a cat on the mouse pad. Alright. Art prompt. Draw 2 things that share all but 1 letter of their name. Oh. Spelling incorrect. F. Tooth and 2. Okay, thanks, Josh. Cat's always in the way. Real. Laura did an acorn and a corn. Alright, so A. They got an A for that. And our prompt B is from Gregory is... What? Robot? What the heck is that on the bottom? I'm so sorry, Gregory, but what is that? Robot and root. Okay, I was gonna go through my things that sounded like robot. So B. So we know the letters for this room are B and A. When that time inevitably comes. Alright, well... That is that. The only other way to go is through the dining room. And we have run out of keys. Unfortunately. Can't go out here, here, or here. Can't go out here, here, or here. Nothing to do outside, because we just have the... old classroom outside. We just have to go check. Go check some things. We can't do that other locked door. Unfortunately. Where am I going? This way. Cipher your life essence? Ooh. No, no thanks. That doesn't sound fun. And neither does that, Mac. Oh. Alright. Drawing room secure. Commissary hallway. Let's not make that mistake again. You only have a regular sledgehammer, unfortunately, so I really... One of the next things I want to build is the upgraded sledgehammer, because I've always wondered... So, okay. One of the first streamers I watched play this game, they had, they got a sledgehammer, and they saw one of, like, one of the rooms has, like, a thing in the wall that looks like you could, like, sledgehammer it open, sledgehammer it down, but you can't. I've always wondered if the powered sledgehammer could, since I found out it was a thing, but I have... no clue. Not a clue at all. Going to bed now, Lobo. Good night. Good night, Lily. I really appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you. Alright, well, our day has unfortunately run its course. We could spend some money. Our day has unfortunately run its course, but we got grades 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we got a lot done there. We got our mailroom package, right? Or maybe we got another package going. We've learned that the PIC sound amplifier is a thing. We learned how the mechanarium works. We finally solved the Chamber of Mirrors. And we almost got Boiler Room done. But, you know, you live and you learn. Next time we know. We've realized next time, when we get to the Boiler Room, make sure we got a gem. Make sure we can get that laboratory. Especially if there's a room around that, you know, might just have a gem right there. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. What did we have checked yesterday? Oh, the electromagnet. I want that again, because I really want to try to get this boiler room with something next to it. It could be the pump room. It could be the garage. We know how to solve the thing in the laboratory, so I really want that, but we also know now from the book that we read that other mechanical rooms also get some kind of benefit, and I'd like to discover what those are. So our powered electromagnet has been checked. Let's call it a day, chat. We call it a day. Oh, and we also got schoolhouse. That's also technically a new room. And we got a permanent new room? Right? I'll look in a second. You can also use other rooms, can pass the power through certain other rooms like passage. Yes. There are certain rooms that ventilation works through, and I don't know what all of them are. But I believe all the mechanical rooms, the ventilation will, like, work through them and out the other side. I don't know if it's just that in, like, corridors, if it's just that, or, like, hallways in general, if it's that in, like, passageways specifically, I have no clue. But yeah, like other mechanical rooms, I know for sure. I don't know if there's anything else. Academic Manor, 5 classrooms and a library. 40 total rooms. Hi, Lua. 9 rank reach, 149 steps, 8 items found, and 5 new rooms. It felt like a little bit of a botched run today and yesterday in game, but we did do a lot. We got a lot of new stuff. We found out a lot of story. We used a lot of brain power. I started failing after the gallery, from the gallery and onwards, my brain was done with puzzles. That gallery was the last puzzle I could do. And then my brain was fried from there on out. But it was a lot of fun. We will definitely be back for blueprints for our 3rd week in game. We have run our course of week 1. We have run our course of week 2. The next day will be, day 14. Which will be the start of our 3rd week. We still got a lot to do. Obviously, we didn't actually get to room 46 today. We didn't actually get boiler room and pump room. We got that too, but boiler room and laboratory. We did get a lot done, but we didn't do those. We also didn't do, what was the other thing? There was something else we really wanted. Oh, we didn't see if we didn't get the foundation, but that will all be for next time. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you disliked it, feel free to give it a thumbs down. If you have any comments, suggestions, or feedback, leave those down below. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and come on over to twitch.tv/LoboSimbi, where we stream 5 days a week. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye, chat. Bye-bye. Alright. Quick game. Also, I didn't realize y'all were not on the game tab anymore. I forgot to switch it over earlier. But oh well. I didn't realize until I pulled up Chrome. Y'all were still on that scene. I'm gonna go sleep tonight. Have a great night, Mac. I really, really appreciate it. We are gonna raid out though. It has been a good 4 hours. Obviously no Civ today. We did blueprints for a while though, so maybe we won't. I was gonna do it again like Saturday or Sunday. Maybe we won't, and we'll do Civ instead to make up for not doing it today. But yeah, I'll stay for raid. I appreciate it. Every time I've been playing blueprints, my brain feels like mincemeat. Yep. Especially after that long. Oof. But yeah, I really, really appreciate y'all. Lewis doing a big, big stretch on my desk. What? Hi, she's giving me a look. What you want? Bonk. Who's Bonk? Hi, surname. What's up? It hurts so much. Aw. Aw, bye, Lua. That's just bye. But yeah, YouTube, favorite Stardew Valley song. I love this song. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, YouTube, I'm gonna get y'all out of here first. I really, really appreciate y'all coming in. Tomorrow is my day off. I will not be streaming. Right? I've got my days of the week, right? Yeah, tomorrow's my day off. I'll be busy tomorrow anyways. So no stream tomorrow. Saturday, we will be streaming. We'll be doing some... What? 100 Babies in Stardew, maybe? Or we do Katu and Civ. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But that will be Saturday. That'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. UTC. YouTube, I really appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great one. And I'll see y'all the next time. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Why is everyone in chat yelling? Yeah, stay off.